5 action for your Waitomo group, King Country Rugby, Premier Club Rugby, round 5. We're out in the magnificent Benidale. Sun is shining, a few clouds overhead. For this week's live stream game brought to you by King Country Rugby and Taupo Productions, Bush United versus Taupo Marist. Well, we've had a bit of council work done on the ground in the off-season, and we've got a much drier Benidale pitch this year. So looking forward to some good, fast-running rugby out here today. With me in the box seat is the main man, Glenn Meads. Glenn?
Yeah, it's a great pitch out here and a great day, guys. Interesting teams. Both having a good year, I reckon. Taupo Marist obviously having a great season, but don't underestimate Bush. They got a good bunch of young fellas. There might be a few short today, but still I'm interested to see how they go.
Expert comments here coming in from Glenn Meads. I'm Dan Tasco. I work on staff at King Country Rugby Union. It's my pleasure to be calling the game with Glenn this afternoon. Here we have a look at the current standings as we see them. Eels and Marist are only unbeaten teams. Marist obviously with the bye last week, which is why they're a little bit off the pace. And Eels leading the way, also unbeaten. They've got their bye this week. So Taupo Sports in the mix as well. Districts have been pretty handy, as have Tongariro United. And Bush, who will be watching this afternoon, had their first one against Waitomo last week. A couple of other North King Country teams in there. Pure probably not quite happy with their start. Waititi had the default round 1, but they've actually been pretty competitive in the following rounds. And Waitomo as well. No points for them at the moment, but they've been pretty challenging in their games, bar maybe their first game against Taupo Sports in round 2. They had the first week bye. So, as you can see, teams are on the field. We're just waiting for the referees and for kickoff. Jamie Bell officiating out in the middle this afternoon with him. Graham Bork and Mike Ward. Got his name there. So those are our officials. We're just waiting on Bush United, and then we'll be underway here out in Benidale. As you might remember last year for this fixture, we were also out here in Benidale. Ended in a red card in the end, but which the game was called off for, which wasn't ideal. But it was a pretty competitive game that day, so could be in for more here. But Bush United will not be wanting that. Not a great start from them. Little knock on there from F. Hippie. Usually pretty safe set of hands and solid operator. But he shelled that one.
Be interesting here to see how the scrums go. I'd say Bush got a fairly good scrum. They've shown that in the past or early on the season, so we'll see how that goes.
Christian Standing to feed the first scrum of this round 5 match. Standing to Josh White with the little wraparound. Barry Valala looked like a 4 pass. Jamie Bell was onto that one. Promising move, but nothing comes of it. And we'll have a Bush scrum midfield about 18 metres out. Marist showing a wee bit of an intent straight off the scrum.
Yes, obviously want to take it to them. Well, you've got to admire them for that. That's what you want to do. If you're the top team, you want to keep going at them. Show the opposition what you are.
Some crazy kids running around here. Excuse me, folks. So F Hippie to feed, actually playing halfback today. And Kingy Williams off the back. 2 years out of high school. And he's back in the King Country. As Wickham Darlington puts boot to ball. Oh, tough old one for Marist. And
Jamie says he must have touched that.
He's called the knock on there for Curtis Patterson, the left winger. It's like a bit of a Sean Johnson bomb in the middle of Mount Smart Stadium. A bit of a floater, not an easy one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's where Zach actually wanted it to go, but it's paid off.
Bush scrum, about 5 metres, 7 metres, their side, attacking side of halfway. Wickham Darlington in the pocket. Shapes to go blind, runs the cutter for David Tutucket. Good carry there from Rob Tiananga, I think. There's Lewis Taitoko there. Sarangi Heta. As Hippie shifts a scratchy pass down the left edge. And Hippie sits again.
Guys running.
It all happens out here. Lots of young kids running around, guys.
So Bush content with just plugging that left edge. Wickham Darlington. Wickham Darlington again. It's like Delane Bell in the 10 jumper. Is it? Or
No, Delane's not here today.
Boxer Hitter, sorry. Some good continuity there from Bush. Not making a whole lot of ground, but comes to nothing. And Marist will get the scrum about 25 metres out from the defensive try line. Early days, both teams still feeling each other out. Bush probably had the better of the early territory and position. Marist with a little opportunity here to get out of the red zone, or although I doubt that they'll kick it here, but let's see. Standing to feet. Josh White, bit of space in behind the line, and he goes looking for it. Oh, Boxer Hitter. Tracking. Oh.
Showing his soccer skills there.
He didn't want a bar of it. Poor old Boxer. He was back there by himself.
Yeah, Bush are applying the pressure on the scrums there. You would have seen.
All right, Sam Robertson to throw in for Marist. Just inside the 20, they're attacking 22 here. Sadly off the top. And standing finds Josh Rainford in the middle of the field. Standing again. Sadly, the willing runner. Marist, good go forward here. Good front foot ball. Rainford again. Nothing doing down the left. They come right. Bit of a high shot, but they're happy with it. Standing. White has to track back after the little grubber was anticipated. Little charge down there, Standing. Jack Hutchison taking it in. There, Sadly again, some early touches for him. And the left winger, Curtis Patterson, bundled into touch there, just inside Bush's defensive 22. So, not a lot of ground being made, Glenn, on attack at the moment, but both sides pretty keen and willing to throw the ball around.
Yeah, but Marist, quite narrow attack, isn't it? Not sort of spinning it to the edges that much.
And Bush claim that one. Williams crashes over the 22. He's just outside. They won't be able to clear it on the full. Oh. It's a scratchy one. I don't know if he's bounced it into touch or not, but Graham Bork's, oh no, yep, they're bringing it back. It's gone out on the full, and they had passed it back into the 22, so it will get brought back. And Marist go to Sadley again. Standing gets caught with it, but makes a good couple of metres there under pressure. Oh, scrappy ball for Marist, but they've still got it. Rainford hits Barivalala or Malimole. Oh, and the fullback gets done, but they hold on to position still. Standing at first receiver. Josh White out a little wider, pretty average ball, but they hang on to it. And Sam Robinson ranging wide, finds White, puts the dancing shoes on. White still going. Looks like Hutchinson. And a little knock on in the corner there, but promising stuff from Marist.
They're trying to get it together, aren't they? Just the cohesion's not quite there yet.
Just got a little stoppage, a few boys down, particularly
over here.
Jamie White, the fullback. He's got taken care of pretty quickly, or pretty well, should I say, in a few phases earlier on, and he hasn't got back up. So we've just got a little stoppage in play here as Dr. Pei Whatarangi is just examining him. And, yeah,
good sportsmanship there, isn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Oh, he's up.
Bronny Prestige just getting him to his feet. Just take a moment here, folks. But hey, look, we're coming up to 10 minutes, and it's been reasonably even, Glenn, you'd have to say.
Yeah, no one really getting dominant yet.
But I'd like to think if a few more of these passes go to hand, a bit more accuracy from Marist, that it's going to sign a bit of trouble for Bush, but you could say the same thing the other way. So,
yeah, especially these scrums as we've got one set. Yeah, Bush seemed to be dominant there.
All right. So, F Hippie to feed. 5 metres out from the try line. They want to get out of here pretty quickly. Wickham Darlington in the pocket, and he sends it inland. Not a bad little nudge, but doesn't find touch. And offsets Hutchinson. Marist still got it here, standing looking for Sadley. Nice little straight run from Sadley. I think he's captain today. Co-captain. Robinson, the hooker, taken around the 10 metre line. Oh, no. It'll be about 30, 35 metres out here. White, Sadley, plenty of touches for him today. And keeps the ball live here. Malimole, nice little grubber in behind. Whoa, and here we go. And first try of the match to number 6, Jack Hutchinson for Taupo Marist. Scrappy little try there, but that's what you're going to get from Marist if you don't have everything in order.
Yeah, obviously their support play coming to the forefront there, scoring that try. Bush gallant in defence, but they just run out of men.
Yeah, a bit of a bobble ball there from Te Whana Martin, I think it was. I'm sure that was actually Te Whana Martin. We've got all sorts of numbers that we're working off, so apologies if we don't quite get the names right. But the guy with the 14 jersey just couldn't quite rein it in, and it opened the door wide for Taupo Marist, which they have capitalised on for the first points this afternoon. Out here in Bennydale, great little venue, and Josh White comes in, trying to bend it round. He's got the hook on it. The flags go up at Marist. Lead Bush United 7-0. We're about 12 minutes in. Nice to have you on board, Alan Johnson. Some live comments coming in from the live stream. Awesome to have you tuning in from LA this evening in your time. Nothing better than a bit of King Country footy, and we're pretty proud that we can bring this live stream to guys like you who are away from home. So hope you enjoy it. Here's Josh White, clears. Not the greatest clearance there, but he finds touch.
I think he's still a bit sore.
He get hit.
Yeah.
Looks like Lewis Taitoko throwing there for Bush. Retain position. Wickham Darlington finding Keanu Hodgson, the young fella. Hippie looks to go right, comes left. Zyla Hatu Pratt with the carry. Jesse Huffman gets brought down probably about 35 metres out. And Kingy Williams, I think it is, caught on the edge there. They swing it wide to Wana. Bit of a nothing kick there from Wickham Darlington, but Jamie Bell's got the penalty. Not sure what that was for, Glenn.
I think they just run obstruction there and took the man out, took Zach out. So Amy's pulled it up, penalised Marist.
All right, so we're going to be having a penalty shot at goal here. Probably about 35 metres out. Not much of a breeze, light breeze. Pretty calm out here today, so you won't get any assistance or resistance. And good opportunity here for Bush to get a little bit of points on the board early on.
Must commend the field. It's the best I've seen for a long time. Looking really good.
Yep, so Council's done a bit of work on it, as I said earlier on, and I think they've just sort of aerated it a bit and drilled down and left a bit of room for water to be soaked in, and yeah, they can't talk highly enough about it, the impact that it's had. As Wickham Darlington comes in, he struck it pretty well. Looks good. First points this afternoon for Bush United from Zach Wickham Darlington. He's got the 15 jumper on, playing at first receiver at number 10. And he knocks one over. And Bush currently trail Taupo Marist 7-3 after about 15 minutes. Underway again. Keanu Hodgson beats the first man. Hippie trying to get hold of it. He gets it eventually. Wickham Darlington peels it back. A nice deep punt.
A lot of metres gained there. Must say it was a good punt. Marist just let themselves down there a little. Bush hot on attack. Be interesting to see if Keanu gets involved. For a young man, he's very big and strong, and he's quite talented too. So they use him in these situations.
Yep, they've been using him pretty well the last couple of weeks. Certainly some of the times when Bush has made the biggest gains has been off the back of a good straight carry from him. Shape to go right, we go left through Wickham Darlington. Looking to take on the line. Half beats the first man, but gets taken down about 10 metres out. Sloppy hands there though from Bush. Jesse Huffman, I think it is, the hooker. And that's a big lead off. One phase down the edge. And some poor hands let them down.
You can see the influence of Tony Rao's coaching. So they're trying, just letting themselves that final pass, but hopefully it comes through.
Bush putting a bit of pressure on, but Standen gets it away to the big man, Mali Mole. Bush over the ball. I think they've pinched it, but Jamie's got them coming in off their feet, I think.
It's supporting their own body weight, maybe. Yeah.
And Marist will get a little reprieve here.
All right, my baby?
Good little contest as we come to the end of the first quarter, towards the end of the first quarter. Satherley is the main man at line-out time as White looks to peel a few metres off here. Could be out on the full though. The Marist crowd are pretty happy with that. He's just bounced that in. And Graham Bork will stick the flag up just outside the Bush defensive 22.
Kara!
No, you're not.
David, come up hard.
Taking scrum for Marist, standing at the base of the scrum, finds White. Mali Mole, plenty of runners in motion here. He finds the outside runner. They've got that pretty rough on Wickham Darlington there. He didn't have much choice to come in high. The guy was falling. But they'll penalise him for it. Fair enough. And Bush will be under the pump here as Josh White puts it out into touch, and we'll have a line out, 5 metres out. Good little run down the edge there by the 14, Josifa Ratu by Balav. He's one of the leading try scorers in the comp so far. And he was trying to put another one on the board there. Good line out from Marist, and they'll set to score here. Mere metres out. And Standen's found Sadly in the corner there. And that's a little bit too easy. Good option.
Yeah. Obviously know each other, those two. Played a fair bit of rugby and club rugby together. Standen and Southerly.
Get a pretty good view of this one, folks, as Josh White lines up his second conversion of the afternoon. He comes in. Looks good, but it's just shaping away. Good effort on the sideline. And Marist lead Bush early in the second quarter, 12-3. And we're underway again through Wickham Darlington. Going straight to Josh White. And he exits there. Not a bad little exit. Tefana Martin gets us underway. And Wickham Darlington, you can bet he's going to open up here. Here we go. Oh, nice D. Nice D from Marist. There's Bush set. One. No, Wickham Darlington goes in close. One in the first receiver. Nice carry there from Sarangi Hita. To Pratt. Good meters from the big fella. Tutake. Boxer Hita. And it comes to a close there for Bush. Unlucky. Just not quite getting the punch on attack. Not quite making the meters that they probably are wanting to. Plenty of endeavour. But things just not quite clicking at the moment to put enough pressure on to really test Marist.
So is this Keanu Hodgson that's injured? Is it? No?
I think that's that. No, Zach's up.
Is it David Tutaki? Then? No?
Might be Zyler, is it? No. Sure.
Sorry guys, we're trying to work out who it is. Is it Kingy?
No, King's got a big flowing mullet.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no, he's there.
Just a little stoppage here is Romwin Prestige gives the Bush player a wee bit of a rub on the old shoulder.
See Mike Ward on the field doing a bit of coaching.
JT just putting a bit of the old magic water on the joint, and he's good as gold. He's not happy. And chef number 5, Rob Tiananga. Josh White, plenty of space back there, and he pushes and drives Bush United back. Not quite a 50-22, but you'll take it. And once again, Marist peg Bush down into their, deep into their territory.
Senior players starting to take control here in the Marist team.
As Tiananga takes it at the back. I'm not sure he'll be very happy. Still coming back from that sore shoulder. Wickham Darlington has to rush, gets it away. Little bobble there from Josefa Ratu Balavu. Looked like David Tutaki having a crack at the ball there. Jamie Bell happy with it, not releasing from Marist. And Bush will get a much needed penalty here. I doubt that they'll go for the shot at goal, but you never know. Might have seen that magical falcon.
I think we're a man down, are we, in Bush?
There we are. Yep, the number 5's come off, Tiananga. He's not happy. Oh, yep, we've got a replacement coming on, number 23.
Sorry, we haven't got those numbers, folks.
Not sure who that is, big tall fella. Number 23 coming on for Rob Tiananga. He's got a bit of a stinger on the old shoulder. He hasn't come right, so off he comes. There's Lewis Tautoko, just waits on the ball here. Bush line out on the 22-metre line. And it's gone over the top again. And Tom Ryan cleans that up for Marist. Here comes Rainford in close, sells it, and Josh White looking to peel it off again. Oi! Oh, he's not happy.
Well, there's been a few of those today, folks. Unfortunately.
Just those little simple things, Glenn, letting Bush down. They actually haven't played that bad, but those things in critical areas of the field are just piling the pressure up.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration coming into the game.
Standing feeds the scrum. About 25 metres out. Ball's live as full pass again. Same first play that we saw Marist in the early stages of the match. So I've gone with a little variation of that, and once again Jamie Bell picks up the full pass. Looking good, some good deception, some good lines in there, but just not quite sticking.
Yeah, they'll be dangerous if those passes stick and hunt forward. Sorry, folks. Got a few kids here around the mic, around the sound system.
Coming up to the 30-minute mark. And Bush desperate for some points here. They're still in touch. As Wickham Darlington goes to the heavens. Nobody really wants it here. Jamie White. Oh, he finds some good space there. Nobody from Bush really wants it. Wickham Darlington sets off. Starting to get a bit scrappy from Bush. Guys trekking back. Ball's not going to hand. Kingy Williams trying to run over the top of Josh White. Hippie tries to draw the man in close defender and then finds the ball runner. Isaac Wana. Wickham Darlington nudges one in behind, but Jamie Bell will bring it back.
Supporting this weight, okay. Well, I suppose it is an advantage if they kick it out and get the line out.
Yep, we just wait for the ball to come back here. Hey, look, don't know about you, Glenn, but it's good to be back in footy season. And it's opening morning of junior footy. Nothing better than going down to Rugby Park this morning, seeing the not quite a frost on the grass, but it wasn't far off. And the wee tackers tearing around this morning, and then a bit of senior footy this afternoon. So under 13s underway as well. Rugby Park, we had Waititi Women's, so everyone bar maybe secondary school rugby on the go. So it's great to be back right into it.
Yeah, right in the middle of it now.
Secondary school footy underway probably next week. Over the next 2 weeks we'll be into it. Bit of grading as our teams up in the north play in the Waikato, and our teams over Taupo ways play up in Bay of Plenty. As one up takes it off the top. Hepe to Wickham Darlington. He sets off. And they come back the same way here once again. Second phase play. There's let Bush down. And they'll come back for the knock on. Our scrum.
Yeah, you can see what they're trying to do, Bush, can't you? But it's just not coming off. A little bit of frustration, maybe. Yeah, not trusting one another enough. Zach's trying to take the game to Marist, but it's just not happening. He's trying to lead by example, but it's not quite happening.
Interesting little movement there where he's called boxer hitter into the sort of first five space, and he's dropped back into fullback just for a bit of coverage. And they're going to have a crack at hitter here. Sadler's seen it. And some front foot ball off the scrum. Bushman can't quite get hold of the ball there, but he had a good crack.
Oh. They're still trying. They're competing. And the ruck and breakdown. It's about the second one now for them.
Josh Rainford caught with the ball there on the 10-metre line. And Jamie Bell not having it. So they're going to have a shot at the sticks here as we edge into the last 10 minutes of the first half here in Bennydale. Marist lead 12-3. And they have been the better team, but Bush are still in touch, and that means they've got a chance. And
yeah, they're still showing some dominance in the scrums, and the breakdowns are getting there and competing well.
So a little 3 points here would be very handy for them. We're about 40 metres out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to hide that. Cody can.
With the purple money for.
It's on its way.
Not the brown one.
Trying to bring it round, and he's brought it round. Wickham Darlington, nice kick. And Bush, edge a little bit closer. Currently trail Marist 6-12. Back underway here.
Still going.
Nice carry there from Mark Kuglin. Oh, tricky old kick, but Jamie White takes it well.
Nice, father.
Kuglin again. Sadler's been an absolute menace in there. Rainford gives him a hand. Lewis Taupo gets taken hold of just short of the 10-metre line. Oh, nice hands there from Bush United. Here he is. Gets a little kick away. Jamie White will look to clear. And not a great clearance, but he gets it into touch. Be about 30 metres out. Be a Bush United line out there.
Hey. My son.
Well, my old mate with the 14 jumper on's got hands like feet today. Potentially the third one he's dropped. He's costing his team a lot of position at the moment. It's not great.
I think if Bush can just string 3 or 4 phases together, they'll feel like get themselves back into the game here. They're trying.
Not sure who it is, but he's not too happy with himself. The poor fella. It's a bit hard when you get the old yips like that and nothing sticks, but you just got to keep plugging away. Got Wickham Darlington drop back into fullback, and maybe Marist will have another run at boxer hitter. Yep, they run up that channel again. Josh White. Oh, nice ball. Curtis Patterson's shouted and Bush will get it.
You'd be thinking there's something wrong with the ball at the moment, folks, but they just got the dropsies. Could be a bit of pressure coming on from the opposition, but they should be able to sustain that and just take that ball. Keep calm for the team. Just keep getting momentum. Be patient. It's not happening.
Oh, I think there's good intent here, isn't there, Glenn?
Yes.
It's, you know, the intent is right. It's just a little bit clunky at the moment, and maybe they just need to take a breath and just, you know.
Just the senior members of the team just need to pull them in. Opportunity now. Pull them in. Have a talk to them.
Just forcing it a wee bit, and it's costing them. They're not able to build that pressure. So, like you say, Bush will get another chance here. I've got the feeling that they need to get their midfield involved a wee bit more. I think David Tutaki and Keanu Hodgson have been playing actually pretty well together the last couple of weeks, and they're pretty big boys, and they like to carry, as all the Bush boys do, and I think they can make a bit of ground there, but they just haven't had a lot of ball in hand. As Wickham Darlington finds Martin on the inside ball. They're going to go back down the blind side. Nice little back ball there from Hatu Pratt. Bush retain. A little snipe there from Hepe. Taupo goes into halfback. And Tutaki's got to go in and play halfback as well. And he's done pretty well considering.
Still going.
Hepe, Hatu Pratt. Some good continuity. Not sure if that's the option there, but she's scrappy. As Patterson goes back, the left winger. Jamie Bell's got them for something there. not releasing. And Bush will have one of their great opportunities to challenge for a try here late in the first half.
Well, Bush are winning quite a lot of ruck ball, aren't they? They're gaining yards. Looks like they're going to go for the scrum, yeah.
Be interesting to see what they do here. To my mind, they've got to get their midfield involved. They've got to start trying to punch some holes through this Marist defence. Epi to Wickham Darlington. Little dummy cut. Tries to link up with Hodgson, but he's knocked it on. He might come back. No, we're going to play the line out. What a coulda, shoulda, woulda for Bush this half.
Yeah. I admire them trying to go up the middle, but when there's second phase, third phase ball, they've got to start looking for a bit more space.
Taupo finds Huffman at the front. Hippie. Hippie again. Finds one up. Come back the blind side. Hatu Pratt. Oh, he's got support there from Hippie. Nice carry, good strong leg drive from Hippie there, the halfback. Kingy Williams, one up. Hatu Pratt has Bush storm into the 22 and another penalty.
Won't be much longer, and Jamie will have to have a talk to them. The referee, there's a few penalties going Bush's way. Breakdown.
What do you think here, Glenn? You reckon he's going to go for the sticks or go for the touch?
Oh, okay, he's just signalled. He's going to go for that 3 points.
So Bush have declined the chance to have a crack, but they're playing the long game. They're just wanting to keep in touch here and edge a little bit closer. And
I suppose it could be time. He might have asked Jamie what the time was, so maybe that might be why he's good to go into the break. I suppose Bush's point of view being only down by 3 points. So
Wickham Darlington will line up probably about 9 or 10 metres in from touch. About 35 metres out on the angle, maybe 40. Not one over from 40 before. Just be what he can do with the angle here as he comes in.
Oh, good kick.
Hit it pretty straight. And he's nailed that one. And that'll be the half, folks. Bush creep a little closer. They still trail Marist. 12-9. We'll be back for second half action very shortly for an intriguing round 5 match here in Bennydale. See you soon.
Waitomo Group is a third generation family business. We've operated for almost 75 years now. It started by my grandfather in Kuiti back in 1947 and it was run by my father for a long time, and I took over the reins in 2016. Waitomo is a bit unique because we are a Kiwi business in an industry that is dominated by multinationals, so we're very proud of the fact that we punch above our weight and we're Kiwis feeling Kiwis. We're a value-based company, so we make all our decisions in the Porticom, and they're based on values of people, performance and price. So we take those very seriously in how we behave in the market, how we invest and how we treat our people. We want to be here for another 75 years, so we have to be running the business with that in mind.
Want awesome fuel savings every day with no limits? We've got ya! Say goodbye to minimum spends or one-off discount days and fuel up with our wicked Waitomo app to unlock big fuel discounts of our already low prices. By spinning to win every time you fill up. Sweet as! Waitomo, Kiwis fueling Kiwis with fairer fuel prices. Yeah! Want awesome fuel savings every day? We gotcha! Fuel up with our wicked Waitomo app to unlock big fuel discounts off our already low prices. By spinning to win! Yeah! Waitomo, Kiwis fueling Kiwis with fairer fuel prices.
Back here for the second half of what is a very intriguing round 5 match between Taupo Marist and Bush United, Marist leading, and have had the better of things, leading 12-9, but Bush still staying in touch. About to get underway through Jamie Bell.
Hey?
Oh. Well, Hunter Arnold's just let the ball bounce. He's hoping someone else is going to get it. And coincidentally, Bush United have gained possession and hot on attack here early in the second half.
Major mistake there by Marist, just leaving that ball.
Pressure coming on. And Jamie's happy that it's gone backwards. We're in line with that. We tend to agree. Wickham Darlington sends it F-Happy's way. And sloppy ball around the ruck, but Wickham Darlington, he's done well there. Tidied up, made another 5 or 10 metres.
Need the big boys to step up here and make big carries, big metres.
Hatu Pratt can't get much of a roll on. The defence is on him pretty quick by the time he gets it in hand. Happy. Wana. Still fighting. Wana. Taken down. About 15 metres out here. Wickham Darlington at first receiver. Tutaki. Oh, nice ball here. The 14 fights. Hard to stay in play. Wickham Darlington. He's a real key man for this Bush United team. They're going to come down the edge again. Jamie Bell's got the arm out. And just pass can't quite go to hand.
Well, be interesting to see what they do here.
Excuse me, folks. Probably about 7 metres out here. And Darlington.
Call for a shot, a goal.
He's feels like he's got the golden boot today. And he will look to put Bush level with Marist early in the second half. Just around some other club games today. Obviously, Eels have the bye. We don't have any results in from Pio and Taupo Sports out at the Rukahia Domain in Pio today. But we do have Wairati leading Tongariro United 12-5 currently. And Districts comfortably leading Waitomo, their first game away from home this year, 37-3. And then obviously this game, currently 9-12, Wickham Darlington looking to level. And he comes, struck it well, and 3 points. Sees Bush draw level with Marist, early doors in the second half, 12-all. Underway. Hodgson puts a little step in the fend on. He gets Bush on the front foot early after the restart. Nice little back ball, a little bit of space here. What will they do? Bit of a debatable kick there from Tutaki. Christian Standing has to fight, gets it to ground. We're about 35 metres out as Tom Ryan comes storming in. Still going, Ryan. The loose head prop for Marist. And first penalty that Bush has conceded for a while actually as Sam Robertson ranges wide. Good clean out from Dracula Standing, having a little dab there. And Mali Morley, it'll be hard to stop. Kingy Williams makes a good fist of it, but Sam Robinson, he goes over for Marist to try the afternoon. Bit of a let off there for Bush after fighting so hard to get back into the match. So, but well done to Marist, and they edge ahead once again. It's a good little try for them, stemming the flow. As Bush has just chipped away, collating penalties.
Yeah. It's as though they've been sparked into reacting, hasn't it? It's, yeah, so they support play lifted and they're in for the try.
And nice kick there from Josh White. Drifted it in nicely from the right to left. And Marist leads Bush early doors in the second half, 19-12. Just a reminder, Marist currently unbeaten. They've had the bye round and then they've had 3 other games which they've all won. Been pretty in pretty good form this year, and Bush United have been pretty close right the way through, but they picked up their first win last week against Waitangi. And Satherley, usually a safe set of hands, he's shelled that one, and Bush swing on to attack. Taupo. Still playing advantage here for Bush for the knock on. Epic. To Tucky. Wickham Darlington. Shapes the kick. Gets the offload away to Kingy Williams. And another software carry there. Results in a knock on. Marist playing under advantage here. And we might come back for the knock on there. Yep. Not a great clearance there from Josh White, so we will come back for the earlier knock on. Marist scrum. About 10 metres out. Well, King Country Rugby, we're right in the swing of the heart of footy season now. Well, right at the start, I guess, for junior footy, but we have our Chill to Go Wahine Tour Secondary School Girls Series coming up in the next week or two. So we're looking forward to that, starting in Taupo, I think, next Sunday. And got a couple of other events as Logan Patterson makes the carry for Marist. Standing will look to box kick here. Not a bad boxy, but he won't. Whey! He won't find touch. Boxer hits it. Oh no! It just goes from bad to worse. Oh, poor old Bush. Oh, Bush United working hard. I think they've got that one.
Well, I can't really explain all of that, Dan.
Oh, sorry for laughing. I'm not meaning to be stint to Bush United, but it's quite funny.
You guys better start catching.
Heads. Finally, things calm down a little bit, especially for Bush. And they'll have the line out throw here, just shy of halfway. Nice take there from Isaac Wana, the front jumper. Taitoko taken care of pretty well, still shy of halfway. Here's Boxer again. hands on the ball, but Bush get rid of the man. Taupo out to Wickham Darlington. He's doing a fair bit of work out there. That's Tūtaki with the break. Loose carry again, and he's knocked that on. Unfortunately for Bush. Good little break from Tūtaki, but nothing comes of it.
And amongst it all, there's some good work, but it's just finesse at the end. It's not quite there.
Keep working it, fellas. Keep working it. Keep quiet, but I think you did. My boys keep paying. Big guys, push. Big guys. Let's go, Louis. Hard body, boys. Hard body. Let's go. Hold
Josh White looks to plug the corner there. Nice little touch finder. He peels off about 20-25 metres there. Be a Bush line out. Yeah, about 25, 30, probably 30 metres out from the Bush try line. Taupo to throw. Finds one, a scrappy ball. Not sure who's got it here. Looks like Bush has still got it. Wickham Darlington. Nice little cut ball there. Wickham Darlington still there. And he'll put that one to the heavens. Ball setting up. Picked up nicely. And the winger finds Satherley, goes on a bit of a dart. I think he's put it out on the full there.
Tony.
Poppy! Poppy! Up here!
Dad, they can hear you on the camera there. What's he doing?
I think both teams need to be more patient. Not coping that well with the defensive pressures put on them.
Oh, you're cold.
Straight called. And it'll be a turnover here to Marist. This game just waiting on someone to take the bull by the horns, take control. Marist largely steering the ship at the moment, but they haven't been fully convincing. And Bush have been doing enough to stay in touch, so really is just waiting on someone to stand up and say, we actually want this one. Marist have the opportunity here to stake their claim. Currently lead by 7 as we edge towards the 60-minute mark. White carries to the line, nice little ball to Mully Morley. And Patterson throws the wide one. Number 24.
Take him out!
Josh Rainford goes close here, and he's got it. And Marist stake that claim. Plenty of time left for Bush to come back, but you'd think it's a pretty demoralising sort of try for Marist, or a good one for them, but pretty demoralising for Bush, who have stayed in touch all game, fighting really hard with a limited bench today, but just not quite doing enough today. The Red and Blacks, the home team. Josh White trying to bend it in. He's done enough. Nice kicking today from Josh White. The Marist 10. And puts his team further ahead, 26-12, at the 55-minute mark. Picking up all sorts of noises here today, folks, all part of the fun. Yeah, Standen looks to clear here. Bit of pressure on from Isaac Wana, but he gets it away. Standen was thinking about giving the touchy a wee bit of advice there, but thought better of it. Nice Taupo hobbling his way back to throw the ball in. Zyla Hatupek getting excited to throw the ball in there, but Taupo says nah, go to the back row. And Wana gets that one. Hepe trying to find Kingy Williams in the wide channel. He makes a good couple of metres there. Kingy, Wana, shows and goes. Plenty of numbers out to the left here. Tom Ryan over the ball, can't quite get his hands on it. Taupo, Wickham Darlington, Williams in support. Wickham Darlington setting off here. Can he get there? Can he get there? Yes, he can. Much needed try for the home team.
Showing his class here, isn't he? He was just playing with the opposition and run that 25 metres in, the last 25 anyway, so good try.
Not much room to work with either. And he kept swatting the defenders off and even was able to bring it round to make it a little bit easier for himself on the kick. Bush's first try of the afternoon, so they've been doing it all in threes, but a much needed try for Bush. Yeah. Yep, Zach's done all the scoring for Bush today. And you'll look to add a couple more here. Just having a little bit of hydration from Uncle Pate.
It's like cold. It's not cold, but it's like.
I think Lewis Tautako's gone off the field. Look as though that ankle's too good.
Good to see Louis making the wider Ram squad named yesterday. Good to see him getting a chance in that wider squad and putting himself forward. Bit of pressure put on Wickham Darlington to make that kick, and he's just shanked it to the left.
Right, 9 points in it.
Pretty critical sort of a kick in the scheme of things, but like you say, Glenn, 9 points behind Bush. They'll need another one of those. And Marist will look to stave them off here. As Hodgson returns the kick. The young centre, Hepe, Wana. Wickham Darlington. Nice little half spiral, half floater, standing under. And he'll peg the corner here, no one back. Wickham Darlington gets the kick away, but he's put it on a plate here for Marist. And Satherley's licking his lips here. He'll set off.
Oh, he's out.
He's just put his foot out. Mike Ward, right on top of things.
Yeah, well, Bush lost that kicking duel. Marist hot on attack.
Opportunity missed for Marist there. They're looking pretty sharp down that left edge there. Sadly setting off. As Isaac Kwana takes it. Oh, good hit there on Kingy Williams. And he eventually gets to ground there. Tefana Martin comes up. Little kick in behind from Ratu Balavu.
David Tutaki saves the day.
Bush just not quite going to sleep there, but lacking a wee bit of energy.
Yeah, the body language not looking too great at the moment. With what are we? The final quarter here.
Good opportunity here for Marist. They sit deep in their attacking half. They are unbeaten this year. They've been one of the form sides, well and truly. And them with Eels remain unbeaten. They won the bottom 5 final last year, so effectively 6th, but they've been punching well above that this year. Good young side, full of promise, as they look to put the nail in here. And they've done it. Looks like Sadlerley on the back.
Yeah.
And that'll be the, sure actually it was a bonus point try. Might have been the last try was the bonus point try for Marist. Might be a step too far for Bush today with another try conceded. They've got a lot of promise. Bush, a lot of good young fellas in the team. Mixed with a wee bit of X factor in there from a few.
Yeah, be good to see them all stay together, stick together for a couple of years, see how they come through.
Oh, they can play some good footy when they want to, and but it's always a struggle out here. I suppose you could say that for a number of King Country clubs, just getting numbers along. As White, Oh, he can do anything today. Josh White, he bounces it off the crossbar. The flags go up. And Marist lead Bush, 33-17, 16 minutes to go. By our reckoning. Once again, standing under it. You'll look for touch here. Nice little touch finder.
Go, go, go! Go, early set, early set. Here we are. Next time,
It's giving Graham Bork a wee bit of advice on his touch judge rolls. Mr. Standard. Taupo's gone off, so Huffman throws a good dart. Kingy Williams makes the carry, takes Bush into the midfield. So they look to work it. Huffman again. FFP having to go in there and do a little bit of hard yards, which he's well known for. Tutaki finding a bit of space. Can't link up with his outsides there. It could be a knock on. It is. Jamie Bell's got it. Time off here.
Players are getting thirsty out there, guys.
Well, it's been a great first day of junior rugby and rugby all round in the King Country today. It's been glorious getting around the traps, and did a little bit of refereeing this morning for a pre-season game out in Piopo and some secondary school teams. Watched a little bit of junior rugby and under 13s rugby, women's rugby before coming out here to Bennydale. Hope you've enjoyed it, folks. It's been a cracker, weather-wise and rugby-wise. Sometimes you just forget about how good footy can be, and then you come back into the season, and whether you're playing, coaching, managing, watching, commentating, it just is one of the great things of life.
Grassroots rugby.
And that's why we prioritise it. Glenn, you're on the board. We try and prioritise it as best we can, with bringing a little bit of club rugby to you guys through the year, and a little bit of rep rugby as well, not just the Rams, but some of our age group and women's teams. We really see it as important that we can bring that to you. It's always pretty popular, isn't it?
Yeah. And good for our guys that can't make it to the ground somewhere else in New Zealand to be able to watch.
And even our man who made comment that he was watching it in the evening over in LA. How good that we can, connect people back to our game in that sort of way. Oh,
so we've got a couple of replacements, guys. I think Kingy Williams has gone off. Not sure who this is. Kingy's gone well for a young fella, bit of responsibility on him for all the carries. I think he went well.
Yeah, second year out of high school. Not sure what he did last year. I had a feeling he was going to Wellington or Dunedin.
Right.
Good to see him back here, I guess, as a man. Not a schoolboy anymore and pulling on the red and black. Yeah, I know he's a proud Benidale and Bushman, so it's good to see him coming back. Back into it here, as we are well into the final quarter here in Benidale. Wickham Darlington's had enough. Sets off, trying to make a few more metres, but brought down. Oh, what a razzle dazzle. Oh no, we're going to come back. Bit of razzle dazzle from Bush, doesn't come off. And we're going to have another stoppage here. A few stoppages creeping in. Looks like one of the big boppers.
I don't know whether they're just cramping up.
Jesse Huffman there.
Yeah. Thanks, Mum. Catherine Zach's been playing well. All the points so far for Bush.
Yep. Presume you're tuning in from Wellington, Catherine, so good to have you on board. Haven't seen you for a while. Be good to catch up at some stage when you're back in the big smoke. Nice to have you along for the ride this afternoon. And hey, let's make no bones about it. This is a pretty good, haven't been at their greatest today, but it's a pretty good Taupo Marist team who know how to win and get the job done at the moment. So Bush have certainly challenged them in large parts of this game. There's a little 8-9 here, sadly, the Standard sets off. Oh, he's pinned the ears back here. He's still going. Brought down, probably about 10 metres out. No halfback. They're going to have to keep it in tight. Rainford finds Sadly. They're going to go wide. And White finds Logan Patterson, gets a wide. You won't stop Mali Moli here. Tutuki's going to have a try. But too hard to stop the big fella that far out. And Joe Mali Moli scores what I think is try number 6 to Marist this afternoon in Benidale. They're rounding things off pretty nicely here now, Marist. Can't be long to go. Probably about another 10-12 minutes.
On the side, but they keep.
Yeah, so we got, as I said before, we got our Chill to Go Wahine Tour program aimed at our teenage girls coming up over the next week or so. It's 3 events. We have our opening day with a little bit of skill development over in Taupo this year. We normally have it in Te Kuiti. We're having a little switcheroo. There's Josh White. I think misses his first kick of, maybe his second kick of the day. And then we have a local round where our schools that are closer to each other play each other during midweek. And then we finish off maybe like the 24th in Te Kuiti, which we have a little bit of a festival night for the girls to celebrate everything about girls rugby. Should be under lights. Paul Mitchell will be sidelined, seeing how the lights go. It'll be great to have that event in Te Kuiti this year as we get back underway. And Jamie White's just undercut that kick, hasn't got as much as he wanted, but probably peeled off nearly 20 metres. You have a good view of this line out, folks, right in front of us. Bush will be wanting to finish strong here. Little opportunity to get on the front foot. Huffman to throw. They'll go to Isaac Warner again, and sadly pinches it, picks the pocket. And Standon's pushed out one to first receiver here, Patterson. Male Mole. It's been reasonably quiet today. Puts in a little chip kick for Atu Valabu. I think that's the big fella's name. Atu
Unfortunately, the kick didn't help there. It's gone out. Bush, unfortunately, have run out of line out forwards. So, see Isaac's run line out forward, so a lot of pressure coming on him.
Yep.
Marist win.
Yep, sadly able to pick the pocket of that last line out. They'll go again. And Warner can't quite get it back. Jamie Bell has free kicked them. Is that numbers? I'm not sure. Darlington's gone to the heavers there. Nothing doing. And he'll have another. You imagine he's going to open it up here. Oh, yes, he is. Oh, Male Mole gives him a good shot. Just Bush's side of halfway. Still going here, Bush, as they creep up to halfway. And Mark Kuglin shells that one. Story of the day for Bush. Plenty of promise. Just not enough continuity to string it all together. Well, Meadsy, I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to this King Country Thames Valley game at FMG Stadium later this month.
Yeah, be a good experience for the boys, actually. Get up there and test themselves out. Be interested if David could have kept that in hand. Too tacky.
Yep, so we head up to FMG in Hamilton. 24th of May, the curtain raiser to the Chiefs Hurricanes game, which will be a heck of a game on its own. But even better, Chiefs have welcomed King Country and Thames Valley to the Fortress. And I know it's going to be an exciting game to be part of. Standing a little kick in behind, probably didn't go where he wanted it to. But Marist will take it. They're just closing this one out here. 6 minutes to go.
Yeah, he's probably, I think the forwards look fairly tired. He's probably given them a bit of a rest then. A little breather at the line out.
Runner's just got hold of that one. Bush still with it. And, Wickham Darlington shapes to kick.
Good. Another good carry.
That's what he loves to do, Hippie.
Yeah.
He's a little bit contained in at halfback. He loves to get ball in hand. Ooh, nice little bobble from Bush. They retain it, but it's been pinched there. Been pinched by Will Howell. And Tefana Martin tracking back. And it's gone out. Great kick. Oh, I can smell the meat cooking in the club.
Yeah.
I might have to put the microphone away.
Well, you've got another 4.5 minutes to go before we can do that.
Always a good aftermatch out here.
So, let's see what Marist can do with this.
The King Country Supporters Club up underway with the main event, or their first event, should I say, with the FMG Stadium match against Thames Valley. So if you're wanting to join up with them, I think they're meeting at the Helm before the game, which kicks off around 4 o'clock. And try time to Marist. Finishing strong. They're really underlining their performance here today. They have been a wee bit patchy, but they are finishing strong and putting a few points on the board towards the end. Doesn't necessarily reflect how competitive Bush have been, but they just seem to have lacked a wee bit of energy down the home straight. Bit tired. But yeah, King Country Supporters Club, they're rallying the troops, the mighty Maroon, up to Hamilton, and then there'll be another one over in Hastings for the Shield Challenge coming up in June 26 in Hastings, which we're really looking forward to as well as we take on current holders Hawke's Bay. It's been 8 years since the last one against Waikato. That was, I think it was 55-0 in Matamata, and current head coach Aaron Dunster was captain that day. So I think even Gene Waller was playing in that one as well, to my understanding. So two guys who are part of that current coaching setup who can probably help the young men come through and understand what it means to challenge for the Shield. It's going to be great. We're looking forward to it. Plenty to be excited about as we work our way to the Heartland Championship, which will kick off mid-August, I think. Last couple of minutes here in Bennydale as Sam Robinson sets off for Marist following the restart. Grimshaw at halfback. Oh, Rainford breaks them open up the middle. Malimuli in support with a big fella. He's putting pressure on Tefana Martin. Martin done very well there. Heaps of pressure on from Malimuli. And Wickham Darlington hasn't much option there, and they get the penalty.
Well, Malimuli's really woken up, hasn't he, his last quarter?
Yeah, he's been a bit quiet today, but yeah, some little touches. He's got himself involved down the home straight, like you say. Oh, there's nothing like it. There's not many men who have the power and explosion and X factor that Joe does on his day. It's great to see him in full flight. As Huffman tracks back pretty. Wickham Darlington's going to clean up again for Bush. Oh. And that'll be it, folks. Full time today. Round 5 here goes Taupo Marist way. They take this match 45-17. They remain unbeaten at the halfway point of the regular season. Just going to try and find some results across the motu. Oh, I've just been texted through that Christian Standen got the last try from an anonymous source. You can take guesses who that might be. But looks like, I'm not sure if it's full time yet, but Districts have run away with things at the Domain against Waitomo, 53-3. Waititi 17-10 ahead against Tongariro United. And no score in from Taupo against Taupo Sports. So we leave you with that, folks. It's been a great, beautiful rugby day in the King Country, particularly here in Dale. Proud to bring you this live stream coverage. As always, King Country Rugby partnered up with Temple Productions. Clint, what were your thoughts today on the match?
Yeah, effort was put in. Score factor a little bit missing today in crucial times, but yeah, Marist obviously a top team this year, showing at the end. Really, they were never really let the game get away from too much. So and then just finished off the last one. So hats off to them.
Thanks for joining me, mate. Always a pleasure. I think we head over towards Taupo or Taumaranui ways in the coming weeks. I'm not sure where we are. Oh, we're at Waititi.
Waititi Pupu game next week.
Of course,
guys.
with the JR Shield.
Yeah.
So we're back in the North King Country, so can't wait. But we'll leave it at that, folks. Thanks for joining us. Always a pleasure. And we'll see you next week. Te Kuiti. Farewell.